Hey friends, welcome to the Shed of Wonder and welcome to Frosty Cycling Crew Strava Group review for Monday evening. Hope you're all good, hope you had a lovely weekend, whatever you were up to. I've just been scrolling briefly through the leaderboard and 16 of you legends rode over 100 miles in one go last week. Absolutely phenomenal. So 16 of you did century rides, which is amazing. So kudos to you and massive kudos to all of you for getting out on your bikes and putting in the effort and the miles last week. Absolutely superb stuff, guys, as always. Yeah, so we're in the Shed of Wonder. It's been a lovely day. I've managed to get out quickly at lunchtime for a short recovery spin, which was awesome. I could have gone a lot further, but time was against me. You know, there's nothing better, and I think I put this on my Strava post this afternoon. There's nothing better than getting out on your bike. Doesn't matter how long you're out for or how many miles you put in. It's just amazing. I love getting out on my bike. So good. And yeah, so many of you have done that once again last week. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. I have tea, all prepped in the Shed of Wonder. Well, this wasn't, this was obviously made in the kitchen. I don't have such facilities here in the Shed of Wonder. But hey, I'm waffling on. Right, guys, I think it's time we cracked on with the FCC Strava review. So, I should say before we do, you know how I like to just have a quick look regarding the total mileage that the crew have done in a week. So I had a look last night at 10:30 before I went to sleep, and last week the total mileage was 18,214. Absolutely superb. Brilliant stuff, guys. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so last week's leaders, distance. In first place, Chad Tavernier. Chad, absolutely superb, a massive 375.7 miles. And congratulations on your, was it second place or third place in the race you did yesterday? Superb stuff, buddy. Caleb's in second with 375.2 miles. Awesome stuff, Caleb. And in third place, Mark Sewell with a whopping 360.6 miles. Brilliant stuff, Mark. Cracking effort from all of you there. Longest ride, first place, Neil Conroy. Oh my days, Neil. 221.1 miles. Absolutely outstanding. I know you were doing a 400k Audax over, was it Saturday night into Sunday morning, and because of the weather was so right, I think you had 6 hours of non-stop rain. Neil, absolutely phenomenal, mate. Brilliant stuff. I don't know how you do it. It's just superhuman. Second place, Chad with 131 miles exactly. Brilliant stuff, Chad. And Toto's in third with 126.1 miles. Awesome stuff, guys. Really, truly awesome. Climbing, first place, Chad is there with 19,154 feet. Brilliant stuff, mate. Duncan's there in second place with 17,648. Outstanding, Duncan. And congratulations on completing the Fred Whitten challenge yesterday, buddy. Cracking stuff. And in third place, Toto with 17,255 feet. Just amazing from every single one of you. Brilliant stuff. Figures I can only dream about achieving. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, we're going to scroll up now. And let's delve deeper into last week's leaderboard, the top 100. Okay, so as we just mentioned, first place Chad with 375.7 miles. Caleb's in second with 375.2 miles. Mark Sewell is there in third with 360.6 miles. Brilliant stuff, guys. TH Cycle Tech Centurion is in 4th place with a massive 357 miles. 10 rides for you last week, buddy. Awesome stuff. Mr. Paul Stevens in 5th place, you legend. 325 miles. Unbelievable, mate. Total climbing of 12,239 feet. Phenomenal stuff, mate. And I see that you got, was it 2nd place or 3rd place in the on that Strava segment today? So I've been pushed down to 10th. So the challenge is on, buddy. The challenge is on. But just be careful when you do that Strava segment, because there's that nasty crossroads as you go past the Bricklayers Arms pub. So cracking stuff, mate. Awesome. Dennis Barron, 6th position. Hello, Dennis. 318.8 miles. Cracking stuff. Ming, you absolute legend, 7th position, 299.4 miles. So close to 300 miles for the week, mate. Absolutely phenomenal. And congratulations on the London Revolution ride yesterday. Brilliant stuff. It was great to see you yesterday, by the way. Stevie Wonkster in 8th place, 292.7 miles. Brilliant stuff, mate. And again, it was just such a pleasure to see you yesterday coming down that road. Brilliant stuff, mate. Congratulations on completing the revolution. Phenomenal stuff. 11,496 feet for you, buddy. Awesome. James Finn's in 9th with 283.1 miles. Cracking stuff, James. Fahim is there in 10th with 266.8. Awesome stuff, Fahim. Tony Ramos is there in 11th with 266.8 miles. Brilliant stuff, Tony. Longest ride of 104 miles. Absolutely superb, buddy. Mr. Ian Grant in 12th position. Ian, and again, congratulations on completing the Revolution ride over the weekend. Just superb to see you yesterday, buddy. 265.6 miles for you, and your longest ride was Saturday, 102.3 miles, and that was your first ever century ride. So massive congratulations to you, Ian. Superb stuff, buddy. Paul Bouse in 13th. Hello, Paul. 256.4 miles. David Vieira is there in 14th with 238.8. Stefan Holdorf's there in 15th with 237 miles. Exactly 10 rides for you last week. Cracking stuff from all of you guys there. D. Michael Dozier is there in 16th. Hello, sir. 232.5 miles. Brilliant stuff. Neil Conroy 17th with 231.1. David Crawford's there in 18th with 228.7. Brilliant stuff, David. And your longest ride was 100.2 miles. So awesome. Another century rider for last week. Absolutely cracking stuff. Jay Hands there in 19th with 225.7. Well, so many of you have done over 200 miles last week. It is absolutely staggering. Simon Dixie, hello Simon, hope you're good. 20th position, 225.3 miles for you. Massive climbing as well, 15,263 feet. Pete Jones is there in 21st. Hello Pete, and congratulations. I think you did the, did you do the Fred Whitten yesterday, Pete? Or something very similar. 220.3 miles for you. Your longest ride was 112.8 miles. Cracking stuff, buddy. Toto's there in 22nd with 219.6. Longest ride last week, Toto, of 126.1 miles. Phenomenal stuff. Brilliant effort. Gaz Evans, hello Gaz, 23rd position, 215.8 miles for you. Brilliant stuff. Andy Sweeney's there in 24th with 215.6. Cracking stuff, Andy. Chris the Train is there in 25th with 207.4 miles. Brilliant stuff, Chris. Dave De Winter's there in 26th. Hello Dave, 206.9 miles for you. Absolutely superb. Mr. Duncan McNutt is there in 27th. 201.2 miles, Duncan. Your longest ride was the Fred Whitten, which was 113.3 miles. I'm guessing that was your Fred Whitten ride. Awesome stuff, buddy. Nathan Jackson, hello Nathan, 28th position. 198 miles exactly, cracking stuff. So if we just go back, 27 of you legends rode over 200 miles last week. I mean, it's absolutely staggering. Phenomenal figures, brilliant stuff. Tanya Tucker, hello Tanya, hope you're good. 29th place, 195.3 miles for you, and your longest ride was a massive 125.9 miles. Absolutely superb. Robert Smith's there in 30th with 80. No, Robert Smith, you are there in 30th, but with 188.2 miles. Cracking stuff, Robert. Ronnie is there in 31st with 185.8. Samuel is there in 32nd with 183.9. Jack Pinchin is there in 33rd with 181.5. Graham Rich is in 34th with 181.3. In 35th we have Dominic O'Hooley with 181.1 miles. 36 is that legend Andy Painting, 175.5 miles, mate. Cracking stuff, and superb effort from everyone that I just read out there. Awesome stuff, great riding. Alan Sweeney's there in 37th with 174.3. Alan, your longest ride was 101.7 miles, so another century ride last week. Awesome stuff, mate. Jens Buckman is there in 38th with 172.2. Rosa's in 39th with 171.6. Rowan's there in 40th with 170.6. Brilliant stuff from you guys. Alan Bailey's there in 41st with 169.7. Paul Wilkie is there in 42nd with 165.8. And in 43rd we have John Gerwitz done with 162 miles exactly. Brilliant stuff from all you riders there, cracking effort. Alan Hales is there in 44th with 161.6. Excellent stuff, Alan. Jan Arens is there in 45th with 160.3. Excellent stuff, Jan. Paul Brown is there in 46. Hello Paul, hope you're good. 159.4 miles for you, mate. Excellent stuff. Richard Keeley is in 47th. Hello Richard. 156.9 miles for you. Brilliant effort, mate. Charlie Cooper, 48th position. Hello Charlie, hope you're good, mate. 156.6 miles for you. Excellent stuff. Paul Farmer's in 49th with 154.3. Cracking stuff, Paul. Mick Thomas is there in 50th. Hello Mick, 153.5 miles for you. Awesome. John Nash is in 51st with 145.4. Josip is there in 52nd with 144.7 miles. Brilliant stuff, guys. Great stuff, Josip. Emma Hadley's there in 53rd with 139.3 miles ridden last week. Awesome stuff, Emma. David Lavery's there in 54th. Hello, David. 136.3 miles for you. Richard Arnold. Hello, Richard. 133.9 miles for you, and another century rider for last week. 105.6 miles being your longest ride. Awesome stuff. 56 is Gregory Collins with 132.5. Philip Mansfield. Hello Philip, 57th place. Excellent stuff. 129.3 miles for you, buddy. Cracking effort. The vegan cyborg Bernard over there in Hawaii, 58th place. I hope you're good, sir. 125 miles exactly for you last week. Awesome stuff, mate. Martin Thornton's there in 59th with 116.7. Thomas Kraus is there in 60th with 116.2. Graham Parkhill is there in 61st with 114.3 miles. And in 62nd is Nigel Johnson with 113.7. Chris Harris is there in 63rd with 113.4 miles. Excellent stuff from all you guys. Sorry, I'm just turning off that iPad because it kept pinging. Nigel Johnson's there in... Did I just mention Nigel? Apologies, yes I did. Foxy Dave, 64th. Hope you're good, mate. 113.2 miles for you last week. Cracking effort. Good stuff, mate. Colin White's there in 65th with 112.7. Hello Colin, hope you're good. Jocken's there in 66th with 112.6. Rowan's there in 67th with 110.2, and Ricardo is there in 68th. Cracking stuff, mate. 110.1 miles. You've just pipped me by a few places this week on the leaderboard. Awesome stuff, buddy. 7 rides for you last week. Cracking stuff. Darren Rhodes is there in 69th with 108.3. Awesome stuff, Darren. Daniel's there in 70th with 108.1 miles. Brilliant stuff, Daniel. And 71st, oh my days, there's me with 107.6. Eptitropicus is there in 72nd with 107.4 miles. Richard Edwards. Richard, welcome to Strava. It's great to have you on the leaderboard. Excellent stuff, mate. 73rd position, 106.7 miles. Excellent stuff. Les Winters, you legend, in 74th with 106.7 miles also. Excellent stuff, Les. And Diane's there in 75th. You're keeping good company there, Les. You got Richard and Diane there. Diane's there in 75th with 106.5 miles. Cracking stuff, Diane. Brilliant. Will Albanos is there in 76th with 105.4 miles. Mike Costello, hello Mike, hope you're good. 77th place. Brilliant stuff, mate. 105.3 miles. Steve Go Vegan, you legend, in 78th. I hope you're good, buddy. 104.3 miles. Little Prawn, hello mate, hope you're good. 79th place, 100.3 miles for you last week. Cracking stuff. Leah's there in 80th with 100.1 miles, and oh my days, 80 of you legends have ridden over 100 miles last week. That is phenomenal stuff. Kev Brown, he's returned to the leaderboard. Kev, it's great to see you back. I know you've been watching a lot of cycling on TV. But I hope you're good, buddy. 81st position, 96.7. Yeah, that is correct. 96.7 miles for you. Cracking stuff, mate. Matthew Ship is there in 80. No, excuse me. 82nd is Stephen with 95.7 miles. Cracking stuff. Matthew Ship is there in 83rd. Hello, Matthew. 95.7 miles for you. Jason Shepherd is there in 84th with 94.8. Flint is there in 85th with 92.8. Evandro is there in 86th with 92.1. Tony Hawkins, you legend, 87th position. I hope you're good, mate. 91.2 miles for you. And Jose's there in 88th with 88.7. Brilliant stuff. Dave Burnett is in 89th with 88.3 miles ridden last week. Carlos is in 90th with 88.1. And Carl Morrison is there in 91st. Hello Carl, with 86.8 miles. Brilliant stuff. Philip Carter is there in 92nd with 86.1. Wayne Kearney, you legend, in 93rd. Hope you're good, buddy. 84.9 miles for you. Andrew Newman is in 94th, 83.8 miles. Andrew, I'm sure you're a new member to the crew, so welcome to the FCC. Great to have you on board. Sean Monk is there in 95th with 83.7. Andrew B is there in 96th with 83.3. Javi's there in 97th with 82.9. Paul Endersby, hello Paul, 98th position, 80.8 miles. Zhao is there in 99th with 80.4, and in 100th place is Deepak with 80.1 miles. Absolutely phenomenal stuff, guys. Yes, absolutely amazing miles from everyone last week. Absolutely legendary, guys. Unbelievable. Rider of the week. Oh my days. This is crazy. If I had 100 caps, you'd all get a cap for Rider of the Week. And for those people that haven't made the top 100 leaderboard, absolutely superb stuff, because I see your rides in on Strava. So yeah, just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But Rider of the Week this week, seriously, I am just stumped. It's I've said this so many times before, but week after week it just gets more difficult to pick Rider of the Week, because you're all such legends. Okay, so before I do Rider of the Week, I just want to give out a few special mentions, especially to those of you that managed a century ride last week. So that's Chad, Caleb, Mark Sewell, Ming, Stevie, James, Tony Ramos, Ian Grant, David Crawford, Simon Dixie, Pete Jones, Toto, Andy Sweeney, Duncan McNutt, Tanya, Alan Sweeney, oh my days, Paul Wilkie, Richard Arnold, absolutely brilliant. I think that's it. Phenomenal stuff. All of you that managed a century ride last week, absolutely superb. So Rider of the Week this week, it's somebody that hasn't done a century ride last week, but I know is slowly but surely getting back out there on his bike and putting in the miles, which is absolutely fantastic. So okay, Rider of the Week. So Rider of the Week for last week, with an impressive total mileage of 129.3 miles and 57th on the leaderboard, goes to Philip Mansfield. Congratulations, Philip, you are Rider of the Week for last week. Cracking stuff, buddy. Rider of the Week for week ending May the 13th. Philip, absolutely awesome stuff, mate. Congratulations, Rider of the Week for last week. Keep up all your great work and keep up all your effort in getting out there and putting in the miles. Absolutely phenomenal. I have a Rider of the Week cap for you. It's this rather glorious Belkin cap. So Philip, that is all yours. I will put my email address in the description below, so just drop me a quick email and with your address, and I will get that sent out to you, mate. But congratulations, awesome stuff. And can I just say, guys, a massive congratulations to everyone on the FCC for putting the miles and the effort last week. Absolutely phenomenal stuff once again, brilliant efforts. Okay guys, I guess that concludes this week's FCC review from the mighty Shed of Wonder. If you haven't seen it already, I've put a post up yesterday for the next FCC group ride for June the 3rd, 9 o'clock meet for a 9:30 start at the Discovery Centre in Thatcham near Reading. So it'd be great to see as many of you there as possible. Hopefully the sun will be shining for us. It should be a cracking ride. I'm really looking forward to it. So that's Sunday, June the 3rd. Yeah, just let me know if you can come. Awesome stuff, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in the Shed of Wonder. Look after yourselves, stay safe out there and enjoy your riding, and have a fantastic week. I'll see you in a couple of days with another vlog, and back here in the Shed of Wonder next Monday for another FCC review. Bye for now.